All right. Giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakah HaKadash. They give a double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that have taught us this truth that's constantly and well through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom to the sincere brothers and believers that's pushing this word wholeheartedly in truth and sincerity. That's not wavering to the left nor to the right, but constantly staying on that straight and fighting for your crowns in the last days that we are truly living in. Shalom to you, many blessings to you and your household. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners, those that may look like the other nations, but their seed line goes back into our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom to the Akwabs, a few sisters. Okay, this is Brother Iraq coming back with another addition to this video. As you see on the screen, various topics, prophecy part 2. Okay, and the video got cut short, so I'm just doing a continuation of this video that I was doing. And I'm gonna start with the last scripture that I had left off at, all right, which was 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. Okay, so let's grab that real fast. 2nd Ezra, chapter 15. I'm gonna start at verse 10. It says, "Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plagues and punishment that Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai shall bring upon it." Okay, and that's what's taking place right now, because a few things that I mentioned in that first segment of the lesson, okay, before I got cut, was dealing with how the Lord is sending these disastrous storms, okay, that are actually tearing down farms, that are actually destroying homes, okay, even cars, okay, all right, which the Lord is, sending forth these plagues, all right, all throughout the world, all right, as we speak right now, okay, because what the Lord's Spirit, okay, is moving throughout the planet Earth, okay. So here's one right here: relatively disastrous hailstorm shreds East Yellowstone County crops, all right, and these hails are coming in between the size of golf balls to baseballs, all right. And it's all part of the scriptures, all right, because this is nothing new, all right. This also happened during the time of Egypt when we was in bondage underneath the Hamites, all right, and it's also happening again, all right. Nothing new is underneath the sun, okay. And as you read down in 2nd Ezra, the 15th and 13th chapter, says, "They that till the ground shall mourn," all right. So a lot of these farmers, they're mourning, they're losing their businesses, they're losing their livestock, they're being bought out, all right. They're going through all different types of hell, okay, which really the Lord is causing all these things to take place, okay. It says, "For their seeds shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful constellation," all right. So that was one thing that I had mentioned in that first segment of the lesson, okay. And then also too, I had mentioned the whole thing that's going on with CERN, all right, in Geneva, Switzerland, okay, which today is July 5th, but I believe their time is different from ours, so they started it up in our time on the Pacific Coast. They started up theirs on July 4th, all right. So let's play this, all right. And we know that they brought back the newest season to Stranger Things, okay, and dealing with opening different dimensions. So get ready to see different admirations, unspeakable things that you would have never thought of. They about to be roaming through these streets, in a invisible, like Ghostbusters, okay. Lord's about to open up the floodgate of hell out here in these streets, man. Let's watch this.
Restart of the Large Hadron Collider at CERN, and put the 5th of July into your calendars, because this is the day when the Large Hadron Collider will start colliding particles at the highest energy we've ever done before.
One of CERN's goals is to recreate Jacob's Ladder and to reopen a portal that is said to have existed between Earth Mars, Venus, and Saturn when the planets were in alignment many years ago. CERN are pretty sure that other dimensions do, and they're making it their goal to ensure that they open the portal for their use. Who knows? Out of this door might come something, or we might send something through it. Now, prophecy in numerous parts of the Bible refer to a coming day when portals will be opened and spiritual entities are going to pass through and come to the earth.
All right, so let's grab it, okay? Let's go over here to Wisdom of Solomon. I believe the 17th chapter. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17, verse 1. It says, "For great are thy judgments, and cannot be expressed." It says, "Therefore unnurtured souls have erred." Okay, now mind you, this is dealing with the Hamites, all right, in the time of Egypt. For when unrighteous men thought to oppress the holy nation, okay, who's the holy nation? Israel. They being shut up in their houses, the prisoners of darkness, and fettered with the bonds of a long night, laid their exile from the eternal providence. For while they supposed to lie hid in their secret sins, they were scattered under a dark veil of forgetfulness, being horribly astonished and troubled with strange apparitions. All right, now let's look up what a strange apparition is. Okay. Let me see. Copy. Okay, let's go right here. Let's get rid of this. All right, strange apparition. What's an apparition? All right. Apparition, a ghost or ghost-like image of a person. All right, ghost, phantom, specter, spirit. All right, you see. So this is what they were seeing, which the Lord made those spirits manifest themselves. All right, the appearance of something remarkable or unexpected, typically an image of this type. All right, so something the Lord revealed, all right, these demons, okay, unto them Hamites, all right, which that's a part of Bible prophecy, all right, because it happened then and it's also going to happen now. It says, "For neither might the corner that held them keep them from fear, but noises as of water falling down sounded about them, and sad visions appeared unto them with heavy countenance." Okay, and you watch that movie, Bird Box. One of the dudes that tricked him into making him seem like he was innocent, he had a bunch of pictures that he was drawing of different shapes and sizes, all right, and images of those spirits, all right, that was having people kill themselves. Okay, you know, watch that movie, all right, which that movie just came back, put on Netflix. Okay, dealing with those spirits, all right, and even the mist. Okay, you know, she said the God of the Israelites, he wants expiation. All right, let me see, expiation. That's what she said in the movie. The chick that everybody thought was bugged out. All right, which means, let's see, expiation. Let's see, I spelled that right. Yep, expiation, the act of making satisfaction or reparation for an offense, atonement, respiration. And she said she wants he wants expiation by blood. Okay, let me see if I could. I looked it up on Google. I think it's gonna say it. Let me see. Okay, expiation. Oh, okay, don't say it, but she said by blood. All right, you can, you know, watch the movie and, you know, see her when she's talking, you know, and the military dude, he comes clean about how some shit came out. All right, so, you know, that's all going into, you know, Yahweh Shema Shai getting ready to open up them floodgates of hell, man. Okay, it says, let me go back to it. "For neither might the corner that held them keep them from fear, but noises as of water falling down sounded about them, and sad visions appeared unto them with heavy countenance. It says, no power of the fire might give them light, neither could the bright flames of the stars endure to light in that horrible night. It says, only there appeared unto them a fire kindled of itself, very dreadful, for being much terrified, they thought the things which they saw to be worse than the sight they saw not. For as for the illusions of art magic, all right, because you know them Hamites, they were into left hand magic, they were put down, all right, meaning that none of the magic that they can perform was going to be better than what the Lord had them going through, or was going to be able to do anything for them, okay, so to speak. All right, it says, and their vaunting in wisdom was reproved with disgrace, okay, just like Moses and Aaron, okay, the serpents, all right, the serpents won over their serpents when they turned their rods into serpents, okay, you know. It says, for they that promised to drive away terrors and troubles from a sick soul were sick themselves of fear, worthy to be laughed at. For though no terrible thing did fear them, yet being scared with the beasts that passed by and hissings of serpents, they died for fear, denying that they saw the air which could of no side be avoided. You see, they died of fear, all right? And this is also a part of the Lord about to get, he's opening up that armory, all right? Jeremiah 50:25, the Lord have opened his armory and have brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord, power of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. All right. Now, when you actually go into the word armory, it goes into Awatazar, okay, which means the treasure storehouse, magazine, treasury, magazines of weapons, figuratively of God's armory, storehouses of God, of the Most High, for rain, snow, hail, wind, sea, all right, etc. All right. And the whole earth right now is suffering, okay, because we're living in those times of the end. All right. The Lord said he was going to bring plagues upon the whole world. Okay. And what else is going on lately in the news? Out in Europe, they're dealing with a water crisis. Okay, here it is. Germany's second largest city is preparing to ration hot water because of the whole thing that's going on with Russia. All right, the whole energy supply. Okay, they're running out of natural gas. All right, right here. German regulator warns of possible gas shortage. Hamburg may ration hot water. Okay, so not only just Hamburg, but there's also this is Germany, but also France, okay, is resorting to having to ration hot water, okay, to save energy. It says fear Russia might cut off natural gas supplies. The head of Germany's regulator agency for energy called on residents Saturday to save energy and to prepare for winter when use increases. Okay, so you know, you could look pretty much more into this. All right, what's going on with these European nations, okay, all right, which Russia, they hold a large supply of that fuel or that energy that is needed, okay. So if these other nations are not getting what they need, all right, then the people are going to be what? They're going to have to suffer, all right, which that's what the Lord's getting ready to bring to everybody, suffering, all right, great suffering. These are part of the beginning of sorrows, as the scriptures say, okay, even going on with the trucking, okay. The truck apocalypse begins in California this week as 70,000 truckers forced off the road due to Democrat idiocracy, all right, which they just pretty much giving them the boot with that whole AB5, okay. All right, they're kicking these owner operators pretty much off the road, okay. Now they can no longer contract with these other businesses, okay, because what they want to be able to force that these owner operators don't own anything. All right, going into the whole you will own nothing and will be happy. Okay, so basically you got to get down with their organizations or their what are they called? They're called what are they called? What are they called? They're called damn, I can't remember the name. You got to join their union. That's what it is. Their union. All right, you got to join their union. Okay. So as you see, that's a big hit. 70,000 owners getting hit hard like that, which means you already know what that's gonna bring in. Okay, no trucks, no food. All right, no refrigerated trucks. All right, all those different perishable items about to go bad real soon. All right, so the Lord's getting ready to shut this bitch down. All right, he's getting ready to shut down America on a major level. Okay. Let's go back to 2nd Ezra. All right, I'm gonna go to the 16th chapter. All right, which I believe to the spirit that Yahweh Shema Shai, the elect are pretty much sealed. All right, because those winds, you can see that the Lord is allowing those angels to let loose those winds. Okay, and those winds are becoming stronger and stronger. All right, as we get closer to the end. All right, those winds represent what? The destruction. All right, which the destruction is coming very fast. All right, throughout the Yahweh Shema Shai for keeping our minds on the right path. Okay, because see, these people don't know what is in store for them. Okay, so this is 2nd Ezra chapter 16 verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in a good case. All right, and they opened it up for everybody to do the fireworks, and then what happened in Chicago? Somebody started shooting into the crowd, okay, which they caught the dude. People started running, but see, people think themselves to be in a good case, not foreseeing what the hell is going on. People are still trying to hold on to that mirthful spirit, all right? And the Lord is doing things all throughout the planet Earth, all right? He letting it be known that he's about to get ready to bring forth great judgment, okay? His word has gone out. It has gone forth, okay? Now Israel doesn't have no excuse or no cloak for their sins, okay? And that's why when the Lord brings it on a major level, it's going to be as of great confusion. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sore famine and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Okay. Now I want to jump down. Okay, to the plagues. The plagues are not slack. All right. So I'm gonna start at verse 36. It says, behold, the word of the Lord, receive it. Believe not the gods of whom the Lord spake. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Okay. And these pains that are taking place, all right, is leading all the way up until that baby being born, which is the final plague. All right. And you recently just had Israel launch an attack on Iran. Okay. So things is going on throughout the planet Earth. All right. Things is going on throughout the planet Earth. Okay. And we're getting ready to see Yahweh Shai when he returns. Okay. All right, and like the scriptures say, they're not gonna be slack for a moment. Okay, so even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. All right, so the world, as we speak right now, is beginning to mourn. Okay, you can look at the homeless rate even in these other countries, in these other nations. All right, their homeless rate is going up, not just only here in America, but their homeless rate is going up. Their food supply is becoming more shortened. Okay, the things that they need, everybody's getting impacted, everybody's getting hit. Okay, but things are getting ready to intensify on a whole other level. All right, especially here in Babylon the Great, which is America. Okay, and It says, "O my people, hear my words, make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth." All right. See, even those RVs, those take diesel fuel. Okay, the RVs. All right. So it doesn't even matter if you have an RV. The scriptures say we're going to be pilgrims upon the earth. So some of us is going to have to move around from place to place. All right. Solely depending on Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. All right, which is through what? Faith, okay? You know, which we're going to have a high level of faith in these last days, all right? And know that the Lord is going to be with us, okay? Go over here to Matthew 6, right? So Matthew chapter 6, verse 30, it says, "Wherefore, if the Most High so clothe the grass of the field, which today is, and tomorrow is cast into the oven, shall he not much more clothe ye, O ye of little faith? Therefore take no thought, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or wherewithal shall we be clothed? For after all these things do the Gentiles seek, for your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things." So what should our mindset be? All right, which is preparing our minds, all right, getting our minds right by the Lord, preparing our house, all right, drawing closer to Yahweh Shema Shai, seeking the things that are above first, okay, and the Lord is going to provide for us as things transpire out in these streets, okay. It's going to be to the point where we ain't going to have no control. We're going to have to depend on the Lord. The Lord said we're worms, all right, and he meant that. Okay, worms are defenseless. All right, so the Lord's gonna have to provide for us on all levels. Okay, that's why scriptures say, "But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you." All right, so our first priority is this work first. Okay, "Take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof." All right, so I'm gonna go over here real fast to Hebrews 13. I'm pretty much gonna end it with that. All right. So I didn't want to make this too long. I just wanted to kind of hit a couple of the points. Just what's in the news. Is it Hebrews 13? Yep. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 5. It says, "Let your conversation be without covetousness." All right. So when you actually go into this word conversation, okay, goes into tropos, which means what? A manner, way, fashion, as even as like as a manner of life, character, deportment. All right. So the scriptures say being without spot and blameless. All right. You know, don't covet after what these wicked ass souls have out here. You know, look like they living it up, look like they doing their thing, look like, you know, they in a good case. No, that's the Lord got them in a trick bag. Our eyes is open. We're in the building looking out at them, and they looking crazy. Okay, and there's nothing that they have that's gonna be able to save and protect them. All right, we have this knowledge. We have a chance, okay, to make it through this trying time. Okay, so the scriptures say, walk worthily. Let your conversation be without covetousness, okay, and be content with such things as ye have, okay. You know, Lord getting you by, he getting you through, all right, making a way for you and your household. If you got a family, all right, be content with such things as you have. For he have said, I will never leave thee, nor forsake thee, so that we may boldly say, the Lord is my helper, and I will not fear what man shall do unto me. Okay, because it's going to boil down to the nitty gritty. All right, but guess what? Through faith, all right, we're going to be able to overcome all things. Okay, so just wanted to bring out, you know, what was going on recently in the news, what I was mentioning in the first video. All right, which, you know, Yahweh Shema Shai, he's about to destroy the hell out this place, man. Let me just show you this little part right here, because this shit is getting out of hand. Right here it says, nude adults flash their genitals at children during Seattle Pride March. Police say it's permissible. All right, see, Yahweh Shema Shai, a wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and the hurtful works are fulfilled, and the Lord's getting ready to rain down that judgment upon this place. All right. So call Lord Yahweh Shema Shai for opening our minds, giving us a chance at salvation and redemption. All right, through Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Okay. So Lord willing, this was edifying, and Lord willing, I'll see y'all bros on the next one. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.